But if you're from Cebu at hindi ka naman living under a rock, you should know, no? You would know that the Parohinogs are really the, the creme de la creme of the drug trade in the Visayas and Mindanao. In fact, the criminal organization is so extensive, it's so diverse. Kung business conglomerate pa yan, Ayala yan. Napaka-diverse ng kanilang criminal operations, from kidnap for ransom to corruption in government because of elected public officials, to the narco trade. So they're very diversified. And yun nga, kuratong baleleng. Alam naman ng mga tao yun, unless you really live under a rock or you stand to benefit from them. That's why you support them, like all these Liberal Party politicians now who have come to their defense. So knowing that, I was so happy when my best friend's mother, my best friend Eric, his mother had the balls to decide to run against the Parohinogs in 2010. It was dangerous. We had a risk assessment. We met here in Cebu to discuss the risk of going against a criminal dynasty like the Parohinogs, so well entrenched in Ozamis and Misamis Occidental politics and Mindanao politics. And we had a risk assessment. And we decided it was very high. In fact, it was a risk not worth taking. But Tita Connie, mukhang babaeng digong yun si Connie Lim, she said, no, bahalag magpatay ta. Bahalag magpatay. Ozamis deserves change. That's what she said. And that inspired me. And knowing how drugs, like I said, has permeated and affected and corrupted every facet of Filipino society, So when Connie Lim decided to do that, I said, okay, I'm on board. I know it's dangerous, but what the heck? So for like a week or two, every month, for almost a year before the 2010 elections, I would go to Ozamis and I saw everything firsthand. I saw how the Parohinogs intimidated people, and the vice mayor that we supported eventually was murdered in broad daylight. Si Vice Mayor Romero, and God rest his soul. And so this is really vindication for him. And you know what? Surveys said, practically all surveys said that she was going to win by more than 80% of the vote. But the Parohinogs, powerful as they are with the guns, goons, and gold, of course, employed every trick in the book to intimidate people. Gitiunan ang mga teachers o mga poll watchers during election day, with their guns, and cheated their way so that they can just preserve their clout and power. I saw that. May mga time na manghapa mi sa saog. We dive because we hear gunshots. And mind you, this is in Mindanao at the time when the Maguindanao massacre happened. But thankfully, the vice mayor won because yung congressman at mayor lang ang Parohinog ang tumatakbo. So they secured the congressman and the mayor. Ang kalaban ni Connie is Nova Princess Parohinog. That spawn of Satan, demonyo na. If I was there in Ozamis, I would have volunteered to pull the trigger and I would have killed Aldong Parohinog and I would have included Nova Princess Parohinog because she is the spawn of Satan. Yan ang nagpapautos ng mga patay-patay dyan. Kaya yan, I hope that she commits suicide behind bars. Suicide. Kasi tang-inang demonya yan. So, anyway, hindi nila na-concentrate yung vice mayor. So the vice mayor, our vice mayor, si Romero, won. He's a nice, soft-spoken, chubby guy. But you know what? In 2016, I think November, it hasn't been a year, he was gunned down in broad daylight. So you're telling me that the Parohinogs are what? They are staunch anti-drug advocates, according to freaking Rappler. Putang ina ka, Maria Reza. Gaga ka, tarantada ka. Shit ka. Nang kurikong. Kaya yung kapangitan mo lumalabas, it shines forth. Because how dare you hold hostage a truth? How dare you overtake a truth? Everybody knows that the Parohinogs are evil. And then you water down things just to make Duterte look bad? Eh, gaga ka. Mamatay ka na rin. Shit ka.